So today I am going to be gently cleansing your face after a very long day. I know that you were very busy and you would rather be laying down than doing another task. So I'm going to help you de-stress and get ready for bed by washing your face. Okay, first I'm going to go through everything we'll be using, and then I will do my cleanses and get started, okay? So first off, we have 2 bowls of clean, warm water. We will be double cleansing you tonight, so I have 2 bowls for each cleanser. I also have cotton rounds. These are going to be used on your first cleanse, and we are going to be using micellar water to cleanse your face. We also have 2 rags that I'm going to be using. One I will use to dry you off, and the other I will use kind of as a wet cloth. On the side here, I do have a skincare headband, just because I know you might not want to get all the skincare on your face, on your hair, and it just kind of helps to keep everything back. And then I also have here my gua sha. And we're going to be using this to drain some of the drain your lymphatic system out a little bit on your face. As for the products, we have here the micellar water we are going to be using to do your first cleanse. This micellar water is Garnier Skin Active, and it is with rose water and glycerin, so it is going to be super hydrating and gentle. It cleanses and removes makeup and also hydrates. So this says it's for all skin types, even sensitive, which is what we want, because I know you do get a little bit of sensitivity on your face. Okay, and then it says no rinse, no rubbing, no residue. Basically, what that means is that you could use this on its own and not have to rinse it afterwards. However, we do like to double cleanse because that makes sure that your face is getting clean as possible. But it is good to know. Okay. So then after that, we're going to go in with our 100% cold pressed virgin marula oil. And this is by the brand The Ordinary. What I'm going to use this for is a sort of a lubricant for the gua sha that I'm going to be applying to your face, and that will allow it to just glide seamlessly on your face with no friction. Okay, and then I have a few options for moisturizing and for cleansing with your double cleanse. So we will talk about each one a little bit and see which would be best for you. So in the cleanser category, we do have this cleanser by Naturium. Take a look. So it is niacinamide cleansing gelée 3%. This has 3% niacinamide plus hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. As you can see, it's sort of a gel-like texture, which I think is very fun. This definitely helps to dissolve makeup and hydrate your skin. It also targets dark spots and uneven texture. Okay. moving on, we have this cleanser from Rhode. This is Hailey Bieber's skincare brand. This is also a gel-like texture, but as you can see, it is yellow in color. So this cleanser, like I said, is by Rhode, and it is the Pineapple Refresh Cleanser, PGA Daily Cleanser. Okay, and this one is suitable for AM and PM use. You only need about a dime-sized amount, and for both of these, you want to lather on your hands and rub on the face for about a minute. Very intentionally, and then rinse it off, okay? So, I know you said your skin is sensitive. Is it dry, combination, oily? Mostly oily, but a little dryness. Okay, so we would call that combination skin. Now, the reason being is I know that you're taking some medications for your face to help fight off some acne, and that can actually dry out your face. So I'm sure that you typically do have an oily face, but just because of the medication that you are taking, I would say that we want to be very moisturizing for you. Since you are on the sensitive side, this Rhode moisturizer, it does sting the tiniest little bit if you do have sensitive skin. However, this one I think would be a better fit for you overall because it's a little more gentle and delicate. And also the gel is really nice for people who typically do have oily skin. Because it does help with oil production. So I think that this one would be the best option for you. Is that something that you would want to do? Okay, so let's do that one. We will put this off to the side. Of course, so yeah, this is a pineapple, pineapple scented. So you can smell a little bit. Of course. Okay, so moving on to our moisturizers really quickly, we are going to be choosing between one of these two. So I'll tell you a little bit about both. Starting with this one right here. This right here is Vanna Cream Moisturizing Cream for sensitive skin. Okay. This one is super simple for the ingredient list. It is very a basic moisturizer. It doesn't really give any other benefits, but it's a very good moisturizer. The only thing I do have to say is that it is very thick, and it does leave a sort of residue on your face. You know, you feel a little sticky and your hair will stick to it, and it doesn't usually dry down super fast. Okay, so I'm just going to show you really quick what this cream looks like, okay? So, see, it is a bit of a thicker paste, okay? And I'm just going to rub it on my hand just so you can see. And it does take a little bit of time to work in, so you can still see the white cast of it. Okay, keep on rubbing. Okay, now it's all rubbed in. It is a little bit sticky and feels a little bit thick, but if you are really dried out, this is a really good option for you. It is unscented, yes. Okay. Moving on, this is Beauty of Joseon. It is a Korean skincare brand, and this is their Red Bean Water Gel. And as you can see, it's a slightly pink looking gel. I actually have been using this for the past few days, and I really enjoy it. Like I said, this one does leave a little bit of a stickiness. It doesn't dry down all the way, and it gives me an overall more oily appearance throughout the day. However, I found this water gel online, and I would like to share it with you because I just have been enjoying it so much. It is a really nice, cooling, gel-like substance. And it is really good for sensitive skin because it does not sting me or irritate me at all, and I did not break out from it. So this is what it looks like. It has a flip cap here. Okay, and what I love about this is that when you apply it, it feels very moisturizing and it does not pool on your skin. Because this is a little bit of a thicker moisturizer, I feel that when I apply this, it kind of pulls at everything else that I applied beforehand. If I'm doing a more in-detailed skincare routine, we won't be doing that today. We're just going to be doing something super simple. However, if you do decide to use this one, just know that that does not happen with this moisturizer. It just glides over top of what you already have, which is nice because you know that the skincare that you already put on is, the integrity is maintained. And then it's really great at drying down. It doesn't leave the skin feeling greasy or oily or have a thick substance on it. This feels like I have a little bit of greasy residue on my hand from this Cream moisturizer. So let me just show you about this one. So when it comes out, it's going to look like that. It's a gel, okay? And we'll go on the other hand here. Now watch. It just glides right over. There's no pulling, there's no grabbing of the skin, which I really do love. Okay, and then like I said, it dries down and just feels like your skin. It doesn't feel like you have layers of skincare on, which I really do enjoy. And like I said, it is a bit of a cooling sensation, and I really do enjoy this and would recommend this for anyone with sensitive skin, anyone who has oily skin during the day. And it's really nice to find a moisturizer that is gel based instead of like a cream. So out of these two, we have the Cream and the Beauty of Joseon. Which one are you leaning more towards? The Beauty of Joseon. Okay, perfect. We'll set the other one aside. Pardon me while I grab a drink of water. Okay, and then lastly, we will be using this facial sunscreen, and this is by Murad. It is the Environmental Shield Multivitamin Clear Coat Broad Spectrum SPF 50 PA++++. Now I know we are heading into the evening time, but as long as the sun is still out, we are going to be applying sunscreen. And this can kind of just give you a good idea of what a good skincare routine would be like for you in the morning. So this, again, is more of a gel-like substance as opposed to a cream. It is really good for sensitive skin. The only thing I would say is to be careful around the eye area. Sunscreen in skincare form does tend to sting around the eyes a little bit, so I would just be careful with that. This is a very unique texture. It almost feels like it would be oil-based. I don't think it is, though. There's only 4 ingredients active, but it is a very, very, very good SPF. It's a little bit on the pricey side, but again, this is really good for people with oily skin, but this is also hydrating as well, okay? So I'll show you what this one is like. Okay. Now we're going to apply this right on top of this side. See, this still has some pull to it, and this doesn't. Okay. So as you can see, it's more of a gel-like substance. What's interesting about this one is it really feels like a top layer. As you can see, as it is on my hand, it just goes on top, and it doesn't feel like it really is penetrating deep into your skin in a gross way. I kind of would say it feels like it's sitting on top more than feeling like it's being absorbed. That doesn't bother me too much, but it is a funny sensation. But like I said, it's a very, very good SPF, and a little bit goes a long way, okay? And there's never too much SPF, okay? So let's just jump right in. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this headband on you, okay? Oopsies. Okay. Perfect. Now we are going to start by cleansing your face with the micellar water. Okay. So 1 pad is usually suitable. However, did you wear makeup today? Okay, so because you did wear a bit amount of makeup, so you just did some natural makeup, we are going to be using 2. Now, we want to be able to get your makeup completely off of your face. And then once we do that, we want to get the second pad for just some extra dirt and debris that might be on you, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is get out our micellar water. I'll move this off to the side so that we can focus. Okay. Okay, we have a little bit on there. Okay, and I'm just going to gently wipe your face. Perfect. See all the makeup on there? Yeah. Okay, now close your eyes for me a little bit. Alright, perfect. Now I'm just going to hold this on your eyelash right here. Perfect, and now the other side. Holding this down just kind of makes sure that we loosen up a bit of your mascara. Okay, so now we're going to do the final cleanse of the micellar water. Okay, so really quickly, I'm just going to wipe this up. Now we're going to go in with another pad. Okay, move over to this side. Okay. So now we have your first cleanse done. Now we're going to move on to just a little bit of gua sha. Nothing too crazy. Just some lymphatic drainage. Okay. So what I'm going to do is apply some of this oil on your face. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to rub that in just a little bit. Go down your neck a little bit. Okay, now for the gua sha. So I'm just going to be going along your jawline, down your neck, a little bit on your forehead, and I will just be doing 10 repetitions of each movement. Okay, so this will just take a little bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, the other side. This is your jaw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're gonna go on your eyebrow really quick, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up the forehead. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we're going to go down both sides of your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, perfect. Pardon me while I grab another glass of water. Okay. So now let's move on to our first cleanse with, our second cleanse with the niacinamide cleansing gelée, 3%. Okay, so our micellar water was the first cleanse. This is our second, and I will be using this water to cleanse your face and to clean it off. Okay. I'm just going to wet my hands. Now I'm going to pump some of this into my hand. As you can see, it's the gel-like substance. Let's get it all lathered. Since it's a gel, it doesn't lather in a voluminous way. It kind of lathers just on its own, like in your hand, but you know, it doesn't create extra suds or bubbles, okay? Okay, I'm gonna go in on your face. Ready? Okay. And we're gonna go in right here on your chin. Okay, and we're going to go again on your cheeks, just with another pump. Okay, now I'm going to rinse my hands. And how is your face feeling? Okay. So I'm noticing as I am rinsing off my hands that it's leaving my hands feeling very clean and moisturized, but not stripped. And I think that is extremely important to note. Now that my hands are mostly rinsed off, I'm just going to go in with one more layer. Okay. cheeks, on your eyes, softly. Okay. Alright, I think we are going to call it a day with that. Just rinsing off my hands. Okay, now I'm gonna dry off my hands here. I'm going to set this dirty bowl inside. Okay. And now to finish cleansing your face, I'm going to rinse you off with this bowl of clean water. Okay. I'm going to come in right here inside. Now gently hold this on your face. Okay. We are all finished with the cleansing. Okay. So now we are going to be applying your moisturizer and your sunscreen. Starting off with your moisturizer. Okay. First, I just want to ask how your face is feeling. Does it feel clean? Does it feel stripped? Does it feel oily? Good. It's good. I'm glad. So it feels clean, but not stripped. That's what we're going for. Okay. This is about the amount that you need for a full face. Okay. It's like a dime. Okay. Okay, ready? Okay, there you go. So right off the bat, could you tell me your first impressions of that, the moisturizer? It's very, yes, it is very light and refreshing, but also very moisturizing, but doesn't leave you feeling like you have grease left behind. And finally, we are going to be doing your sunscreen. You don't need too much of this either. Okay, I think you are good to go. How is everything feeling? Do you feel nice and clean and moisturized and protected? Okay, good. So I'm going to let you get some rest now and enjoy the rest of your evening. So thank you so much, and I would love to do this for you again.